Okay, so welcome to messages from your guides. The video accidentally clicked off when I adjusted the camera. I don't think there's any coincidence. So I was planning on making 2 videos anyway, so we're gonna take it and run with it. I think we're just gonna just make this longer than I planned. Yeah, because I was gonna end it soon, but I feel like because it's 2 separate videos now, I have room to play. So we're gonna have room to play. So it says here, but don't associate irrevocably the art of living with it. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. This is very important right now. Like in these intense energies of you're in this portal water, yeah, do this. Either you run the day or the day runs you. Damn, this is literally what I was saying. Make sure you watch the part 1, because I was saying this about how I woke up today and I was like, hold on, I create my reality. This is my life, my day. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new day. You become what you believe. I feel like all of these are saying the same thing. You create your own reality. Be gentle with yourself. Just because you haven't manifested or attracted a Maserati yet doesn't mean you're not worthy of love. Doesn't mean you're not worthy of one or whatever it is you're wanting. Stop using absence to beat yourself up. Instead, use presence to lift yourself up. You can design your own life. Same thing. Literally same messages. I feel like Carrie Ann Moss might be important, that name. You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, and let go and see what happens. This is directly from your guides. Directly from them. All right, I'm gonna fold these up. All right, as promised, Le Petit Nicolas. I can only read a little bit of French, so we'll see how this goes. Oh no. Oh, it's a picture. Look at that. Je n'étais pas content quand maman m'a dit qu'une de ses amies viendrait prendre le thé avec sa petite fille. So I think it says j'étais. I don't know. I feel like I forgot what that means. I wasn't happy when mom had said that some friends with the little girl, something like that. Yeah, I wasn't happy when mom said that she was going with the little girl or something like that. Beyonce, I don't know this word. I don't know that word. But I feel like what I'm getting from this is this little boy didn't want his mom to go with this little girl or something like that, and he wanted this instead. Maybe he wanted to go with the little girl. Yeah, this is the same little girl here with the little tail. He wanted to be the one that goes with the little girl. And so maybe this name is important, Louisette. I feel like the message here is I'm reading again. Moi, je n'aime pas les filles. You didn't like the girl? It's a beast. Something like that. I don't know. These people are these kids are funny. So I don't know, but it definitely feels like there's something from the guides that they're just like, they know like what you want. But I feel like, once again, like I was saying earlier, they're being very heavy-handed in your life right now, because it's like, yeah, I know what you want, but like what you gonna get is better than that. Like, there's better than this, and you just can't see it because you're focused on like what you think is the best. What you think is the best isn't what the best is. So I'm hearing like they really want you to let them show you how good it can get. Like, let them show you how good it can be. And I'm hearing like, I know it's hard, and I know we've never asked you to trust as much before, but if there were ever a time, it's now. And I'm seeing in my mind like the Maze Runner, and my sister keeps on saying no, no, no over and over. It's quite annoying. And so I feel like there's like doubts from people in your family, or maybe just people around you. And I feel like maybe they're not even currently saying this, but just maybe somebody in the past, like somebody from your family in the past said it once, or, you know, it just make it work for you. But like, you're still hearing like their doubts. You're still hearing like what they don't think is possible, you know? And it's like, it's not true. It's just like it's like beliefs that you've picked up from somewhere else. And I'm hearing like, you can let those go now. Those are no longer needed. Those aren't needed here. Okay, so since we have extra time now, I'm gonna pick up these markers, maybe adjust the camera, and then we're gonna get some cards about like how your guides see you, and then probably more about like these. Okay, I'm gonna read this one because I keep feeling something with this one. I'm gonna read it. 37. When you are conscious, a cloud of sadness surrounds you. When you are beyond consciousness, the moon rests in your arms. When you are conscious, the beloved moves out of your reach. When you are beyond consciousness, the ecstasy of love moves your way. When you are conscious, you are depressed like fall. When you are beyond consciousness, the winter cold feels like spring. All your wavering is due to your longing to be stable. Look for instability until you become stable. I love you. I am your other self. I am with you always, your partner on this soul journey. I am the you that you do not see. I am the you that speaks through intuition and instinct. I whisper and sing and shout my crazed truth-telling to you through your dreams, through your body. I am the you that is wise, that is in life, that knows. I am the you that sees reality rather than appearance. I am the you that knows how to be happy and free. I always hated this card, now that I'm reading it, and I feel like this is like why I keep feeling this need to read it, because whenever I read this card, I always get like pissed off that like, it's like, how dare you think like you're with me? Like, I've had like my struggles in my life, and I've done them alone. Like, nobody's bared that weight with me. So maybe this is you as well. Like, I was watching the show The OA, like I was guided to go watch it, just like dab smack in the middle of where I left off, so I like really don't know the details of like what happened before too much. But there was this scene where Prairie, the main character, was going to like a consultation with like a FBI like therapist kind of guy, and he was like telling her like, I'm here with you or whatever, and she's like, if I told you like what actually happened to me, what I actually experienced, you would lock me away. Like, you would cage me. And it's like, it's this feeling of like, that's how I feel when I read this card. It's like, they're like, oh, I'm with you. And I'm like, yeah, you're with me. Like, as long as I'm like making sense. Like, or like you weren't really there with me. Because if you were there with me, then like, why wasn't everything better? Like, why was it so hard is what I'm feeling. So maybe this is, I don't know, a reaction that you feel too. There is a valid point of view that we travel this path of our life journey alone. Our deepest descents into the psyche happen alone. We meet death alone and come into the world alone. And yet there is a vaster perspective that we are never alone, that it would be impossible to really be alone. We are connected to all of life, and there is no such thing as being alone in reality, only the limited and temporary perception. As if such community were not enough, there is a partner, an ally who journeys with you from birth and death, again and again. You have a sacred sister, a sister of your soul. She weaves the stories of truth through dreams and insights that come up upon you as if from nowhere. Perhaps they drop into your mind or seem to erupt from within you, but that is her talking to you, demanding or reassuring depending on what the occasion best calls for at that moment. So what I'm feeling now is like this anger that I'm feeling that someone like dares say they've been there for me. It's like that scene in Nemo where the fish is in the dentist's office and she's like arguing with her sister, and then they show you that her sister is just like her reflection. So this soul sister is just you, is me, and it's like me being angry at myself for not like being better or not falling for like the traps that led to suffering in my life. So I'm gonna start reading here. To tap into her wisdom, to distill a teaching from the fragmented memory of a dream or a subtle feeling experienced in meditation, requires that you walk with her gait and not be fast-paced, forward, moving canter of your conscious and intellectual mind. Her gait is meandering and apparently unstudied, yet she is in deep concentration. To feel for truth of movement, to allow for what is emerging to express itself through her. And she is listening rather than demanding to know, to force, to speak, and to direct. To receive her genius and benefit most fully from it requires a willingness to surrender logic and open up to inspiration, to become empty, to let the mind soften and become receptive, open, and permeable. She delivers questions that lead to answers, but not according to demands issued by an insecure and fearful mind. She offers what is genuinely needed and answers the deepest questions of the heart. She is trustworthy, this sister. She cannot betray truth. Therefore, she can be relied upon as a faithful way shower for the heart. So, I'm going to skip here. That's what I'm hearing. This oracle comes with a particular guidance also. You know something deep in your bones without knowing how or why or without particular reason. You just know. It doesn't make sense, but you know. It may be joy that you know. It may be that you know to avoid a certain situation. It may be that something is going to work out beautifully despite appearances to the contrary at a particular moment. It may be that you are meant to take a certain path. You just know. This oracle comes as a confirmation that your knowing, mysterious as it is your sacred soul talking through you. Trust it and act or not accordingly. Okay, so next we are going to get how your guides see you. I'm gonna use the classic deck. I feel like first, yeah, look at that Ace of Swords. I'm gonna keep this out. So I'm like, I wanna know about this feeling here first. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles. Is this upside down? Is it upside down? I'm getting like a headache now. Oh, yeah, that one. Hold on. There we go, yeah. Come on out, come on out. That was a lot. Yeah, look at that. This one, upside down. These are both in reverse. The World card. I know I've like said this already, but I'm gonna say it again. Like, there is something like so like deep sigh of relief arriving for you, because like with these two in reverse, it's like this confusion, not knowing which way to go, unknown, conflict card. It's like those are over, and this in particular is like drawing me in because it's the boobs out, and I know a lot of like readers cover up the boobs, and it's because they're like monetized. And I don't know why I want to say this, but like you can show these on here if you're not monetized. Like you have that freedom, and you don't have to agree to be monetized. I feel like this is very important, like for you to hear. Because maybe there's like some fear, like maybe you want something, but you're like, if I get it, then it comes with this. Like, for example, like, let's say somebody like really wants to be married, but like, they know that if they legally get married, like they won't be able to have like shared life insurance or something because of like legalities. Like there's stuff like that that comes with legal terms and contracts. I feel like your higher self like wants you to know like you don't have to agree to that. I'm gonna put a link in the description about like these people who know the Constitution well, and obviously this will only be relevant if you're in the US, but I don't know. I really like watching their videos because it's like we think we live in this like, you know, reality, and in truth, like a lot of the stuff that they kind of like tell us is illegal by their own words, like by the Constitution. So I don't know, I feel like they want to free you from this assumption. And like even the idea that like you can't be monetized if you show boobs like on your channel, even if you like mark it as like not for kids, is insane. Like why are they like demonizing breasts? You know, like think about stuff like that. I feel like you're being guided to take your power back, and that's what this feeling, it's like, what's that Justin Timberlake song? Got my sexy back, like something like that. Like they want you to like take your power back from this. And so like maybe you're like in this space now, but it's only to like remove you from it. I'm seeing the movie Napoleon Dynamite, which if you ask me is one of the best movies ever made. So Ace of Cups, and then I saw all these other cards and I was like, I gotta get them out. So I'm gonna move these out of the way because I feel like these are just for these two. Oh my God, so much, it's got really loud now that I'm like pulling these cards out. It's like really loud now. Okay. One of my nieces just like, ah, ah. She's so funny. She does this little like screaming thing, like, ah, like just for fun. And maybe that's something you can do. And now I feel like there's something here. What goes here? What goes here? This Page of Cups. Lovers. Oh no, naked bodies. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So I want to start off by saying, like, I didn't expect this reading to go on this long. Like, in my mind, I was like, okay, if I want to do 2 readings, I'll have to like just do a completely different like energy in the second video, because I was not guided to do like piles. And then my camera, I accidentally like ended the video, and so this was able to happen. And so that's what I'm saying, like, we see things from such a limited perspective, and I feel like at certain like stages of our lives, we can't, I was saying this other day, like, we can't make you believe, but we can make you a witness. So it's like, instead of them like trying to convince you of like what's possible and show you the plan, like, they understand that your mind right now from this perspective can't understand. So it's like, we're not gonna tell you. And this was all like signed off on by your higher self. Like, we're not gonna tell you, we're just gonna show you. So I'm hearing like, when you tell people your story, it'll be very like, what are the odds? Like, this is reminding me of how, I think a month ago now, I randomly just went to this Target. Like, I was so determined. I don't know why, but this is why. Like, my intuition was like, you need to get a purse today. Like, you need to find it. And I went to the mall, and I was there for like 2 hours, and I hate the mall, and I didn't find any purse I liked. And I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go to Target. And I went to Target like way out of my way. Like, it wasn't anywhere near where I was. And I went in there, and my intuition was like, okay, like, get ready to go. And I was like, no, I want to stay. And like, I left like very, like, I don't know, very interestingly. And then when I was driving out, I was like, which way should I go? Like, I just randomly go left. Like, it was just very like, you know, up in the air, toss of a coin. And then right when I was like approaching the stop sign to leave the parking lot, these guys on bikes like rode by, and one of them was a guy that I knew from high school, and I hadn't seen him in like, I think 7 years maybe. And it was like, it was so like, right, if I would have been like 5 seconds off, I would have missed him completely. And then that's the thing, like, nobody told me. Like, my intuition didn't tell me, you're gonna see Calvin today, he's gonna be on a bike, be here at this time. Like, I didn't have any message like that. I'm sure maybe if I look back, it was like little signs, but like, definitely nothing major. Like, I heard his name that day or anything. It's like, we can't make you believe, we'll just show you. That's how this feels. With these clarifying, this Ace of Cups and this Page of Swords, I'm feeling that movie Jupiter Ascending. I remember they had really good like wardrobes in that movie. And I remember like thinking, like, if somebody came to me and they were like, hey, like, you're the queen or the empress where we come from, like, let's go, I would have been like, oh, about damn time. Like, I've been waiting for you. Because I never, you know, felt like fully home here. With this high priestess clarified by the emperor, there's some, and this is in the middle, there's something that's like aligning the fuck up. And like when I say aligning, it's like something like perfect. Like perfect. Slotting into place. And when you hear this, I don't want you to think about too much of anything literal or physical. See this as energetic. That way you know it can't miss. Because if you're in this frequency, you create like outer alignment. So it's not like you have to wait on something outside of yourself. This is what your guides or your higher self wants to emphasize. This is what's happening. We have 2 and 4, right? It's like a fraction. It reduces to 1/2. I feel like that's important. Yeah, I feel like there's super duper alignment, and I do feel once again, like with this, excuse me, there is like alignment with another person. I feel like the 2 of you will like be in the same place at the same time, at the right place at the right time, like, and this is like beyond like, you know, anything fluffy. This is something that shifts your entire lives. And I feel like you will have this shift for you like before meeting this person. And like when you see them, like you will know. And this doesn't mean that like you don't already know this person. What I'm feeling is like you both, whether you know this person or not, it's not about like meeting someone new or reuniting with someone from the past or anything like that. It's not about these things, even though these things can be true. It's about like frequency alignment is the way that I'm feeling it. Like when you both are like in the same frequency and you like connect, I feel like a lot will be unlocked. But beforehand, like you'll have already gone through, like both of you, your own Maze Runner movies of like trials and tribulations. It's definitely like new beginnings. And I feel like you're choosing to allow this new beginning. Same here. As King of Pentacles, like you're allowing emotional things. I feel like you can be fairly like tough. Like I said, hard on yourself is the whole reading. Hard on yourself, very tough on yourself, very analytical, very logical. And I feel like for the first time, like you're really allowing like your higher self, your intuition, your inner knowing, your claircognizance to like sink into your life, to create balance and harmony within yourself. I feel like you conquer, I'm about to end this soon, by the way. I feel like you conquer your fears or your tower moments by having a new perspective on your material world. There's something very divine, like I'm telling you, it's out of your hands, out of your control, or unknown to you, that's just magically working itself out. Okay. Finally, how do your guides see you? How do they see you? Wow. Aw. They're saying like you're right on the precipice of something that's going to allow you to be in touch with your inner child and your inner king, like your inner God. Like at the same time, this harmony between youth and like ancient wisdom. Allow yourself to laugh, to be, to have fun, while also like having discernment and boundaries and being able to say no. This is how they see you. Anything else? How do the guides see them? Magician. Two of Swords. Temperance. They see you as someone who is capable of making the right decisions at the right time. Yeah, like that internal compass. They see you as someone, like I said again, I think the same thing with this Temperance card is having like a good balance of like when to say no and when to say yes. I'm hearing like you don't do yourself enough justice. Like you're actually like really level-headed. You're really patient, and you say yes and no like equally, like at the right time. Like you listen to yourself. Like notice that about yourself and pat yourself on the back. Don't be so hard on yourself. All right, I'm gonna leave it at this. If you'd like to support me, you can do so by subscribing, putting, I don't know, 22288 in the comments, or I don't know that you liked this reading if you did, or resonated if you did. I do personal readings or like personal like guidance sessions. Check out my Ko-fi page. You're also welcome to donate if you felt like this was too good to be free. And just thank you for watching till the end, for being here during this once in a lifetime time, for loving yourself, for the highest good of the collective, the highest good of all. Thank you. And I love you too.